Welcome in, gang. Coast to Coast is back. It's been a good week. And now we are underway in the second half of the season. Braves picking up where they left off and looking for the sweep today in San Diego. Would be one hell of an accomplishment if we could go out to San Diego, get the 3-game sweep. That's exactly what we're going to push for today. We're just getting set to get underway in this one. The pitchers is not on the hill quite yet for San Diego. And by the way, his name is Cal Quantrill. He'll be out there any moment. So here's how we stand today. The Braves coming in today's play at 56 and 37. That's 6 games up on Washington and a whopping 8.5 up on the Phillies, who are struggling bad. And they may get swept today by Washington. In fact, that game may already be over. I've been on the road today. I was up in Charlotte last night. I took in the Charlotte Knights versus the Braves AAA club, the Gwinnett Stripers. Mike Fultonevich was the starter for that one. So I'll let you know how he looked last night in his AAA quest to come back to the big show. The Braves, or check that, the Gwinnett Stripers did win the game, but we'll tell you exactly what kind of night that Fulte had coming up a little bit later on. Today's pitchers for San Diego, it is Cal Quantrill. He has a 2-2 record, a 4.83 ERA, and he will take the mound against his opponent, Mike Soroka, the ace of the staff, 9-1 on the year, and his ERA a minuscule 2.42. So that's what we're working with today. You see the big broom graphic up on the screen. That's always good news when that's up there. Glad that Coast to Coast is back for the second half of baseball and better than ever. My name is A-Bomb. Thanks for being along for the ride. Looks like we're about to get this one underway from San Diego. And leading off today for the Braves, it is Ronald Acuna Jr. He launched one last night. Looks like a beautiful day in San Diego. And let's hope the Braves leave Southern California with a big sweep. It is on to Milwaukee tomorrow night. Make sure to join us in the dugout. That's the show within the show, where you guys put up your takes, opinions, comments. And we always have lots of fun down in the dugout. The first pitch, here it is. Acuna grounds it over to short. Here's the throw over to first. Got him just in time. We're underway. 4:13 Eastern is the first pitch today from San Diego. Today's game brought to you by TreasureHunt.ga. Click Sports Fans. Here's Dansby. He's got the average at 276. Thanks to the Bone Crusher doing some of those games over the weekend. I was up in Charlotte, so I really didn't get a chance to tune into that. Here's the 2-1 to Dansby. Swings and misses. All right, we'll get the scoreboard all straight out here in just a moment. And in just in time for a 2-2 pitch to Dansby. Fouled back. Hang on, that is not the right scoreboard. And swung on a missed. Dansby out on strikes. Here's Freddie. The 0-1 pitch is just a little bit outside. That's the scoreboard we're looking for. The 1-2 to Freddie. With the shift on, here's the pitch. It's fouled out of play. We'll do it again. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I did. Again, went up to Charlotte, got family up there, went to the yard, enjoyed that. Here's the 1-2 to Freddie, fouls it away. We've also got an Atlanta United game. We'll keep an eye on that score for you as we go along. Here's the 1-2 to Freddie. And he swings and misses. Strike three. Easy 1-2-3 inning for Cal Quantrill. Nothing doing for the Braves in the first inning. Padres coming up to bat. Thanks so much. It's good to be back in the saddle again with Coast to Coast. It's your buddy A-Bomb. And we'll be right back for the bottom of the first inning from Petco. All right, we're back. Bottom of the first, and we just missed a leadoff infield single from Tatis. Looked like it was going to roll foul. It did not roll foul. Therefore, a single. Great to see Mexican for Golovkin back in the house. Welcome to the second half. And we see Ethan has changed his name from that wacky previous handle to, well, just as wacky of a new one. I can't pronounce that first name. I gotta admit, I do not play Fortnite, so I do not get the inside reference. But we're glad you're here, Ethan, regardless. Either way, welcome in. Going for the sweep. You got to like your chances, right? Soroka, our ace, is on the hill. There's a throw over to first. Runner is back. And what a great way to start the second half of the season, then a sweep on the West Coast. You know what, Ethan? I can't remember off the top of my head who the Mets are playing, but we will give you a scoreboard update for sure coming up. We see Jason Hayward hit his 15th home run of the year for the Cubbies. This one's hit well down the left field line. Oh, just foul. Almost hit the pole and would have been a two-run bomb for San Diego, but instead it's just a long, noisy strike. And we'll go ahead and give you the Mets score right now. The Mets are all over Miami. It's 6-1 in the ninth inning. Oh, and hold everything. There apparently is going to be a review on whether this ball was fair or foul. So the umpires are discussing this. And it looks to me, my opinion is that this will not be a home run. It looked pretty clear on that replay. But it's very close. And so we're under an umpire review. Yeah, I've heard I think good call, Mexican. I think some other people on TV have said the same thing. Glavin, they say that Soroka, and we'll give you this call in just a second. Okay, so apparently this review is over. It is indeed a foul ball. So Eric Hosmer steps back in the box with an 0-2 count. And yes, Soroka has been compared to a right-handed Tom Glavine. Hell of a compliment. Hey, Ethan, right. Well, you know what? That's why I put it on here. And they've got him in a rundown. And so Soroka applies. Oh, Soroka applied the tag, but he missed the tag. He did not apply the tag. Runner made it back to first. After all that, boy, you don't see a runner get out of a pickle like that often in the big leagues, but you just saw it right now. Thankfully, he was at least chased back to first. But absolutely, yes, Falcons will be coming your way on this here channel starting in September. And of course, we'll still bring you all the exciting Braves action along with it. All right, so an 0-2 count still on Hosmer. And he strikes out swinging. First strikeout for Soroka. So Manny Machado, a couple of bombs last night. He's got 23. And here's the pitch to him. It's a foul ball. Has anybody been to San Diego before, man? I've got that on the bucket list. I've been to the LA area, but never San Diego, which is supposedly like one of the nicest places in the entire country. I would love to get out there and see a Braves game one day. And another foul ball. It's 0-2 to Machado. My name is A-Ball. Make sure to hit us up. If it's your first time in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. Thumbs up for your boy. An 0-2 pitch is due to Machado. Instead, another one back to first. Runner back. The 0-2 pitch. Runner goes. Oh, well, he didn't go. He started and stopped. It was a ball. So it is 1-2. Swings and misses. Off speed stuff. Got Machado. Second strikeout. No, you got to have 1,000 subs nowadays to go live on your mobile device. We're inching ever so closer to that important mark. So here's the cleanup man, Reyes. 1 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Swings and misses. It's 1-1. And here's the 1-1. Blown away. All right, welcome in Michael Mask. Thanks for joining us. The 2-1 pitch is just low, according to the umpire. I am coming at you live from Metro Atlanta on a Sunday afternoon. It's just after 4:30 local time. Here's the 3-1 pitch. It's low, and there's ball 4. So the inning continues. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. So here's Francisco Mejia. Almost had that home run last night that looked like it was going to end the game. Markakis made the play of the night. The Braves ended up winning the game. Here's the pitch to him. It's a foul ball. So, Michael Mask, where are you checking in from? Here is the 0-1. Grounded over to first. Freddie has it, and that will do it. And so that'll take care of the bottom of the first. A little bit of work for Soroka, but he struck out 2 and got a ground out for out number 3. So nothing doing for either team in the first. We are now headed to the second inning in San Diego. Let's get them. We'll be right back. Do not move. Donaldson is up, leading off the inning. 254 average, 21 ding-dongs, and 51 RBIs. Here's the pitch. He gets a hold of this one, but not enough. And that's a fly ball out to left field. And thanks, Mexican, for asking about my trip to Charlotte yesterday. So went to see the Gwinnett Stripers, which is the Braves AAA club. They were in Charlotte facing the Charlotte Knights, who are the White Sox affiliate. Gwinnett won. Fulte got the win. Fulte did get the win, but it wasn't pretty. And Markakis fouls one away. So here is the line on Fultonevich from last night. He went 5 innings, 9 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. So again, 9 hits given up by Fulte last night, and a lot of them were hit hard. If you watch the report that I filed, I was live last night in around the 4th inning of that game, and so I posted a report that I did from there. And at the time, Fulte was looking pretty good. He gave up 1 run in the 1st inning off of a really hard hit ball, but then he started to settle down. But about an inning after I did that live report, then he started going back to the old Fulte again. And he actually got behind in the game. The Braves, check it, the Stripers put together a late rally, which happened to earn him the win. He really did not deserve a win in that game, did Fulte. So not what I was hoping to see. Enciarte also was in the game. He's on rehab assignment in AAA. He had a couple of hits last night and made 1 or 2 really nice plays out in center field. So Markakis grounds out to second. There's 2 outs. And Michael Mask is enjoying some Papa John's pizza. Gotta love that. Nobody on, 2 outs. Here is Ozzy. Mathcar checking in. Thanks, man. Thanks for checking out my my video from Charlotte, by the way. Appreciate that. I saw Kurt Busch won the Cup race last night. I did happen to catch that highlight and beat out Kyle by, I guess, a car length. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on a miss. And I just got back from Charlotte like maybe 45 minutes ago. I mean, it's not like a really long. It's 3.5 hours if you don't stop anywhere, which is what I did today. I did not stop anywhere, just so I could come back and do this stream. That is dedication. It's now 2-2 to Ozzy. Oh, much obliged on that, Crusher. And also want to thank producer Beth for subscribing. I got that alert on my phone from North Carolina. I have family up in Charlotte, so, you know, go up there several times a year. And a 3-2 pitch to Ozzy. Here it is. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Gotta like that 291 average for Ozzy this late in the season. The 3-2 pitch again. And again, it's fouled away. Yeah, Charlotte is a very nice town. A very livable kind of place for sure. Here's the 3-2. Ozzy flies one into center field, and that's going to take care of it. Another 1-2-3 inning. So we head to the bottom of the second inning from San Diego. We have no score. So hang tight with me. This is A-Bomb. We're going to step aside for a quick timeout, and we will return for more Atlanta Braves. Okay, we're back. And yes, Michael Massey, I've actually heard of Rural Hall because it's near a little town called King, North Carolina, that my grandmother used to live in way back in the day. All right, so Josh Naylor leads off for San Diego and promptly deposits one into center field for a base hit. And here is Manuel Margot. He's up to bat with a runner on first base and nobody out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Right, yeah, I see. Let's take a look on the map at Greenville, North Carolina, and yeah, we see that's on the eastern half, or I'm sorry, on the near the east coast of North Carolina lies Greenville. I'm sure it's a great place to be, man. I'm sure it's great up there. Okay, so Greenville's like the big city. Farmville is probably just a few miles outside of the big city. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Margot. Swings and misses. And that's strikeout number 3 for Soroka and out number 1 in the inning. Speaking of small towns, I did take a little side trip. Clemson University is kind of in between where I live in Metro Atlanta and between here and Charlotte. And so I had never stopped by there. I'd never seen the campus. There's a base hit by Garcia. Runners are now on first and second with 1 out. Soroka in a little bit of a mess here in the bottom of the second inning. But, man, once you get off Interstate 85, it's about a 15-mile drive to Clemson. And it's all 2-lane roads. It's all very rural. A lot of farmland, a lot of, just big empty spaces out there. But it was cool because I saw the stadium. Clemson Tigers have, and I'm not a fan of their team. I'm not a Clemson fan by any stretch. And there's a bunt, and the throw goes over to second. Okay, so McCann was able to get 1 out off of that bunt, and that was a pitcher doing what he needed to do. So after all the dust settled, we have runners on the corners with 2 out. But it was cool to just drive by Clemson, see the campus real quick. I didn't get out of the car. And then saw their big stadium down there, which was completely empty yesterday, of course. Yeah, Mexican. I'm not sure what kind of role the Braves are going to find for Ender. I'm not sure how much they're going to be able to get for him either, right? So an 0-1 pitch to Tatis. Oh, thanks on the scoreboard, yeah. Yeah, that is an improvement over the other one for sure. That's what we do here at Coast to Coast. We want to continuously evolve and improve. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Tatis Jr. Here, tis. Bounced foul. No, there wasn't a whole lot of rain this way from the tropical storm Barry that's hanging out, I guess, over the Louisiana coast. I haven't really checked out I haven't gotten the news over the last couple of days, and there's strike 3, and the bat goes flying. Thankfully, did not land in the seats. It landed harmlessly out in shallow left. All right, so Soroka with another strikeout. He's racking them up already. There's no scores. We head to the 3rd inning. It's Sunday from San Diego. We're going for the sweep. Brian McCann leads things off. Top of the third. No score from San Diego. And welcome everybody watching on Twitch. This is a little corner of the internet that we like to call Coast to Coast. Brian McCann, 258, 8 home runs, 31 RBIs. The combination between McCann and Tyler Flowers has been way better than anticipated. Flowers a big part of the win last night with that extra base hit off the wall, opposite field shot. Oh yeah, McCann sends one down into the right field corner. And wow, he could only get a single out of that. He is one slow dude. I mean, that one like bounced around in the corner for a second. You know, did everything that it needed to do. But I guess he hit it just a little bit too hard, and he was trucking, man. I'm not saying that he wasn't hustling. But he's kind of a big dude to begin with. And Ethan, this game is being broadcast on Fox Sports Net. Riley hits into a fielder's choice. He beat the wrap, so it was not a double play. So 1 on and 1 out for Soroka. I should race McCann. I might actually be faster. He might be a big league player that I might actually be able to beat in a race. Here's Soroka, runner on first, 1 out. He's showing bunt already. Will he actually bunt? Well, he pulls it back and takes the ball. Well, Ethan, that's exactly the public service that we provide here at Coast to Coast. If you are not able to watch the game, we are your radio on steroids. If you are able to watch the game, we are your second screen companion. I haven't looked at what McCann's official weight is listed at, but I'm pretty sure he's over whatever that is. I'm gonna say McCann is 6'3" and weighs 260 pounds. And Soroka gets hit by a pitch. And that's at least the second time this season that's happened to him. At least this time it didn't get him in the forearm. So it's hard to tell. Was he swinging and did he get hit? Like, you know, we're going to have a little bit of a review here. I can't tell if it hit the bat or his wrist or what. Thanks, Ethan. Exactly my point. There's no way he weighs 225 pounds. It's 250. So now the trainers are once again looking at Soroka and checking him out after another hit by pitch. He's checking out his hand everywhere. Does this hurt here? Does this hurt there? And actually, that was his left hand, I believe, that got hit. And Ethan asked, you know, how how do you become a mod over here at Coast to Coast? Well, you know, we're always looking for new mods. Of course, we've got the big daddy of all mods here, Bone Crusher, but you know he can't always be here. So, in fact, we do have a second mod. I forgot what his name is. He hasn't shown up in a good couple of months. So Ethan might have to be another mod. We might have to make that happen. So Cunha is about to ground into a double play, and that's the end of the third inning for the Braves. So nothing doing there. We're headed to the bottom of the frame. No score. On a Sunday, we're looking for the sweep, and I think we're going to get it. Just hang tight with us, folks. We'll be back. In the meantime, Jimmy Eat World was a big band from the early 2000s. Here's their hit, The Middle. Eric Hosmer is batting. Leading off the bottom of the third inning for the Pods. And there's a little blue pit that's going to fall in. Leadoff hit for Hosmer. Soroka hasn't had any 1-2-3s yet like we're accustomed to, but so far he's worked his way out of any trouble that he's gotten into. Here's Manny Machado, struck out in his first appearance. And looks at ball one. Let's take a look at some scores while we have a quick opportunity. The Giants are up 8-3 on the Brewers. That one's in the 8th inning. Diamondbacks and Cardinals just about to finish this one in St. Louis. And the Diamondbacks are in some trouble. They need to rally if they hope to beat the Cardinals. Right now, the Cardinals 5, Diamondbacks 2 in the 9th inning. Tigers and Royals in the 8th inning. Detroit up 12-8 over KC. It's the Pirates and Cubs from Wrigley. Cubs up 8-3 there. Astros 5, Rangers 2 in the 5th inning. And Machado has a 2-1 count on him. It was the Rockies and Reds. It is the Rockies and Reds in the 5th inning. Rockies up 10-5 from Coors Field. Mariners 2, Angels 1 in the 2nd inning. White Sox and A's tied at 1. It's a final. The Yankees beat the Blue Jays 4-2. And guess what? Guess who our latest mod is? Ethan. The Rays beat the Orioles 4-1. That's final. Soroka over to second for 1, on to first 2, double play. Hell yes. So Machado grounds back to the pitcher who turns 2. Here's the final score for you. The Phillies beat the Nationals 4-3. The Indians beat the Twins 4-3 as well. The Mets are also final. They beat the Marlins 6-2. And then tonight, your ESPN game of the week is Dodgers at Red Sox. TreasureHunt.ga just brought you this update. And Acuna catches the fly ball from Reyes, and that'll do it for the 3rd inning. So we move right along. No score. Braves coming up next as we move to the top of the 4th inning from San Diego. Dansby is leading off the 4th. The 1-0 pitch to Dansby. Easy ground ball. Machado throws him out from third base. There's an out. Here's the pitch to Freddie Freeman with one out and nobody on base. Freddie 0 for his last 11. And here's the pitch to him. It's high. 1-1. Hey, Ethan, do what you got to do. If you're playing real baseball, man, get after that for sure. We want to be calling you and your batting or pitching right here on Coast to Coast. Once you get in the bigs. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he gets a hold of this one. Will the park hold it? It will. But it chases him to the warning track. There's out number 2. Going to stage this weekend. Well, yes. By all means, son. Go win that trophy. And Michael Mask is enjoying a Sunday off work. That's exactly what I'm doing too, man. And there's Josh. Donaldson's 0 for 1 today. The 1-0 pitch. And that gets into left field. Base hit for Donaldson. 2-out single. He had that one so fast and so hard that Tatis at third really didn't have time to react. That was a missile. Man, Donaldson cannot miss right now. He's on one of these heaters where he can carry a team for an entire week, which is kind of what he's doing right about now. The dude cannot miss. Here's Markakis, 288 average, 8 home runs, 51 RBIs. And he's 0 for 1 today. We've got an Atlanta United game going on right this second. We got to give you an update on that, or we would be remiss. But first, the 1-1 pitch to Markakis is a ball. Atlanta is in Seattle, and there is no score. Sounders nothing, United nothing. All right, Ethan, will definitely keep us updated on how that's turning out for you. You've got the entire dugout that's got your back on that. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Markakis with 2 out. Oh, bad call. Bad call. And that's a strike called. Shouldn't have been. And in case you missed it, the Atlantic League, which is an independent minor league system, is now using computerized strike zones. And this just started a few days ago, so it's very new into this test. And Markakis fouls away the 3-2. Very exciting, though. Let's hope that that whole thing, works out. Let's hope it gets positive reviews. And here's a 3-2 to Markakis. Swings and misses. Strike 3. Nothing doing for the Braves. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning from Petco Field in San Diego, where the weather is beautiful, but we do not have any scoring so far. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's 0-0. We're back. Mejia is batting. No outs in the bottom of the 4th. 0-0 is our score. Oh, he's already on board, but I appreciate that. Yeah, T. Good to see the T-Dog. Mejia down on strikes. How many is that for Soroka? That's number 5. Oh, thanks, Michael Mask. Yeah, we try to choose some good music over here. YouTube has a pretty decent library of copyright-free music. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't take requests because we can only play our very limited selection of copyright-free music due to strict YouTube guidelines. The 0-1 pitch. This one's going to drop in. Will it be a single or double? Good play by Acuna, holding it to a single. So 1 out and 1 on. Bottom of the 4th inning. This game is brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. And Margot fouls away the first pitch. It's 0-1. So I was really hoping, man. I was hoping when I was at that minor league game last night that Fulte would show me some reason to bring him back up to the club. He did not do that last night. Even though he got the win, it did not help his chances. So if we're not going to get him back, we've got to make at least one other move to shore up the bullpen, I would think, right? Don't we want a real closer? Or are we comfortable with Luke Jackson? Are we at a place now where we're actually okay with saying Luke Jackson is the closer? And there's a chopper over Dansby. He's able to get the force at second. Runner on first base now with 2 out. Fielder's choice. So that's our informal poll right now, and you can weigh in the dugout. Is Luke Jackson our closer for the rest of the year, or do the Braves need to go out and get one from another team? Michael Mask, I'm not sure what's going on. What kind of technical craziness is going on? Again, if it's your first time in the house, in Coast to Coast, hit that subscribe button. We would appreciate that. Thumbs up for your boy, etc. There's a pitch out. Wow, you don't see that much. Oh, man, and it did not work. But the runner made it back to first base. It was a pitch out, and I think maybe the pitch out did possibly prevent the stolen base. The 2-1 pitch to Garcia. Here it is. It's foul. 2-2. 2 out. And, yeah, I agree with that Mexican. I want a real closer. And my gut says that's what's going to happen, is that we are going to go after a guy. There's going to be some kind of big announcement. I feel it coming soon. Next 10 days. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swings and misses. That's number 6 for Soroka. And that's it for the 4th inning. Nothing doing. And Ozzy Albies will be leading off the top of the 5th when we come back on Coast to Coast. This is A-Bomb. Stay with us. So Ozzy grounds out to begin the top of the 5th. 1 out. And here's Brian McCann, 1 for 1. Had that long single the last time up. And he looks at the ball. One-0 to McCann is low. Two-one count now to McCann. 1 for 1. McCann hits one right to the shortstop on a first. And there is out number 2. And check that. That was actually Machado in the shortstop area because of the crazy shift. So here's Austin Riley. He's been bumped down to the 8th hole. His average is down to 256 on the year. And he looks at strike one. Here's the 0-1 to Riley. Little bit low. 1-1. And if you recall, Inciarte was the one whose injury allowed Riley to come up to the big leagues in the first place. Now Riley's trying to rehab down at AAA. Check that. It's Inciarte down at AAA doing the rehab. And as mentioned earlier by Mexican, we still don't think Inciarte is going to ever come back to the Braves, right? I mean, that's kind of what we're thinking. But it would be nice if Riley could. Yeah, we know he's just a rookie. And he grounds out right here to end the inning. So we're done for the top of the fifth. Nothing doing. Let's head to the bottom of the inning. We're halfway through this game now in San Diego, and there is no score. A-Bomb will be right back. And we're back. Bottom of the fifth inning. And Quantrill, the pitcher, leads off and promptly strikes out. That's number 6 for Soroka. He is mowing them down today. We will forgive you for your Mets fandom. We wouldn't do that for most people, but we're like Ethan. He's our mod. He's in the Little League World Series. We're gonna forgive his Mets fandom for the time being. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one is strike two to Tatis. He is batting .330 for the year, 14 home runs, 33 ribbies. The 0-2 pitch is a base hit into right field, goes opposite way. So that sends up to the plate for the Padres. Batting second tonight, Eric Hosmer. He's 1 for 2. And the first pitch is popped up. Riley has it. Out number 2. If it's your first time in this house, you know the rules. Like and subscribe for your boy. Hopefully the Bone Crusher is still somewhere on board. Let's see. Is it still honeydew list time down at the beach? Is he going to the grocery store? Making dinner? And now, with 2 outs and a runner on first, here is the superstar Manny Machado. This one is hit long, yet foul. And the 0-1 pitch to Machado. Instead, the throw to first. He's back. And we want to thanks once again to all of our viewers on Twitch who have joined us midstream. We have a 0-0 game, bottom of the 5th inning. 2 outs, and Manny Machado, the slugger, at the plate. Runner goes. Downstairs. Did he go back? Runner did not go. He faked it and then went back. He keeps doing that, and it fakes me out each time he's on first. Now he's going. Swung on a miss. Pitch down to second. Throw down second. He's safe. Machado is in there. I don't think that needs to be a replay. He looks safe to me. So what's going on here? So there's all kinds of stuff going on here. Catcher's interference. Oh, welcome in. Madeira. What's going on? Going on out there in NoCal? Okay, so wipe away the stolen base. It was catcher's interference. So anyway, we've got a situation. Back to the wall. Oh my God! What a catch by Acuna! He just robbed a home run. Let's see that again. Man, how many big defensive plays is this outfield for the Braves going to make? I mean, we saw it with the Charlie Culberson double play, and we just saw an amazing catch and a home run robbing. Ronald Acuna grabs it and saves 2 runs and preserves the shutout. Wowzer. Okay, then. So let me collect my wits. We'll come back, take a look at the replay on that again, and hopefully the Braves can get the offense going. Soroka leads things off. And after watching that replay, he did save the home run. Would have been 2-0 Padres. Instead, still scoreless. I'm A-Bomb. You're watching Coast to Coast. We're on the top of the 6th inning, and our pitcher, Soroka. Hell of a game he's pitched so far today. Welcome, Roach. We'll get those bats going anytime now. Anytime now. At least we're not down 2-0. Soroka grounds out. There's out number 1. And now it's Acuna who just came off that amazing catch. They showed a great angle where he clearly saved a home run. So here's Acuna takes a strike. Acuna Matata. Yeah, man, Acuna is locked in. We got him on the cheap. Same thing with Ozzy Albies. Freddie Freeman's contract will be up before you know it. The 1-2, excuse me, the 1-1 pitch was a strike. It's 1-2. Here is a 1-2 pitch. It's low. Oh, yeah. I hope Freeman stays. I mean, I demand that he stays. If he doesn't stay, I'm going to be very upset at Braves management. And, okay, Acuna reaches base. That one hit the pitcher in the leg or the foot and then took a big bounce to the shortstop who could not handle it. Infield single. Acuna Matata. And Mexican, yeah. Except the saying goes, it's not actually just coming up in the next inning. It's supposed to be the guy that leads off the next inning. It did not work out that way. He came up second. So here's Dansby, runner on first base with just one out. So here's Dansby, the pitch to him instead of first base, runner back. Another throw to first, runner back again. Between Bone Crusher and myself, we are the only Atlanta play-by-play reaction team. You can get over to his channel by clicking on the info button top right-hand corner of my screen right by the Coast to Coast logo. That'll take you to the Bone Crushers channel. So most games that I do not do are the ones that he has. Here's the 1-0 to Dansby. It's inside. Dansby had to duck out of the way. It's 2-0. Freddie on deck. Pitch is a strike. It's 2-1 to Dansby. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It is a strike. 2-2. Here we go with the 2-2. Runner goes. It's low. He's safe. And it's 3-2 on Dansby with a runner now on second. Yes. Okay, so apparently some question. Did he slide off the bag? Everything's good now. He's confirmed safe. It was not even a review. And it's a 3-2 pitch to Dansby, runner on second base with one out. Ball four. Freddie's up. 2 on, 1 out. Yeah, we're cooking now. That's it. Mound visit in effect. So Freddie's up. He has not had a hit in this entire series. So the bullpen for San Diego starts to get busy. Freddie Freeman steps in the box. His average is down to 301. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. 1 out. Josh Donaldson is on deck. Here is the pitch. It's way outside. It's 1-1 to Freddie. Freddie fouls it away. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. It's high, 2-2. And you got to hope the Braves do everything they can to re-sign Freddie when it is time, about a year from now. This one, he pops it up into left field, and no advance by the runners, so Freddie slams the bat down in disgust. Cannot advance the runners. So there are now 2 out, and here's Donaldson. And still no hits in this series for Freddie Freeman. Donaldson 1 for 2 with a hard hit single. Another one of those would do right here. Fouls away the first one. He was going for the fences. Mm-hmm. Donaldson will indeed. It's probably time for him to go into a little bit of a cold slump, but let's hope it's next game instead of right now. Throw back to second. Throw back to second. They said Acuna got back safely, but now we've got another review situation. And we are going to have an official review. It's a challenge. We have had lots of challenges and umpire reviews. I need a little bit of music I can play while these reviews are going on. Like the Jeopardy theme song. So I can't tell so far from these angles they're showing. It's taking a long time to get this review settled. Here we go. What is it going to be? He is safe after all of that. So good. I'm glad they burned a challenge. So Acuna safe at second. And by safe at second, I mean he beat the throw from the pitcher back to second on a pickoff attempt. It took 5 minutes to review that, and now we're back. And so it's an 0-1 count on Donaldson. And we will indeed have a scoreboard update coming soon. But first the pitch to Donaldson. That's taken low. So it's 1-1. Atlanta will be heading to Milwaukee after this game tonight. And so that's where we start off on our scoreboard. The Giants beat the Brewers 8-3 this afternoon. It's now 2-1 to Donaldson. It's a final Cardinals 5, Diamondbacks 2. It's a final the Tigers 12, the Royals 8. The Cubbies beat the Pirates 8-3. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Donaldson. From Quantrill, here it is. Popped up, but it is going to reach the seats. Top of the 8th inning in Coors Field. The Rockies are up 10-9 over the Reds. The Astros up 12-2 over the Rangers. That one is in Arlington. In the 5th inning, Mariners up 3-1 over the Angels. The White Sox 2-1 over the A's in the 7th. It's final in New York where the Yankees beat the Blue Jays. The Rays beat the Orioles. It was the Phillies 4, the Nationals 3. And here comes the 2-2 pitch to Josh Donaldson. Way outside. 3-2. We're going to have a full count with 2 out. The Indians beat the Twins 4-3. In Miami, the Mets beat the Marlins. 6-2 is your final there. And then the one other game tonight, Dodgers at Red Sox, coming up in 1 hour. That's your ESPN Sunday night game. And we thank every time treasurehunt.ga for those updates. And so it's a full count to Josh Donaldson. 2 out, 2 on, no score, 6th inning. Here comes a 3-2 to Donaldson. Swung fair ball. Third baseman takes it himself, gets the force at third, and we're still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. All right, we're back. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Soroka is still on the hill. 66 pitches for him. Thanks to all who have joined us on Twitch this afternoon. Big special shout out to you guys. Mejia is batting. with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Nobody on base. Here's the pitch. It bounces up there. 1-1. Yeah, Soroka looking great. Yeah, if you're in the 6th inning and your pitch count is 68, you're doing something right. The 1-1 pitch. Bounce to second. Throwing to first in time. This is what they call an old-fashioned pitcher's duel. So Josh Naylor is 2 for 2, couple of singles. Playing left field. The Phillies beat the Nats today and avoided the sweep, which is just fine. Just as long as they're beating up on each other, that's all we can ask for. Let them beat up on each other while we just keep on winning. The 0-1 pitch. 0-2. First pitch tomorrow is 8:10 Eastern Time from Milwaukee. Max Fried against Adrian Hauser. And the 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. And that's the end of the 6th inning. Markakis coming up in the top of the 7th. No score from Petco. We'll be back. Padres have a new pitcher, Greg Stammen. And Markakis is up to face him. Here's the first pitch of the 7th inning. And this one is bounced to second. Throw on to first. There's an out. Markakis retired. And so you know how the Braves operate, right? Once we get to the 7th inning, we turn it up. So it's time to do that right here. Ozzy is 0 for 2. And here's the pitch. So another ground ball. This one to the first baseman. Tosses it to the pitcher covering. Out number 2. 2 pitches, 2 outs. So it looks like McCann, indeed, is stepping in. He is 1 for 2. He has 8 home runs and 31 RBIs on the year. And he's batting .261. Here's the pitch to McCann. Outside. Austin Riley on deck with 2 out. There's a strike. So the 1-1 pitch to Brian McCann. Here it is. Low. 2-1. Wouldn't mind seeing McCann reach on a walk. Riley coming up next. Oh, and McCann hits it just foul. It's 2-2. Two pitch to McCann with the bases empty and 2 out. Here it is. That is strike 3 right down the middle. Must have fooled McCann because he did not take the bat off the shoulder. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch in San Diego. Got to hold them right where they are so we can come back and take the lead in the 8th inning. So hang tight. This is Coast to Coast. We'll be back with more Braves. A-Bomb shall return. Mike Soroka going to work in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is a strike to Margot. No score. Only 73 pitches for Soroka. Margot fouls it away. It's 0-2. So 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up for San Diego in the bottom of the 7th. We'll see who comes up to bat in the pitcher spot. Due up third. Chance for Josh Donaldson. Throws him out. There's out number 1. Margot is retired. Here's Greg Garcia, second baseman, 1 for 2 today. 3 home runs on the year. Strike 1 to him. Braves and Brewers from Milwaukee, 8:10 tomorrow night. That's your Eastern time first pitch. I'll tell you who's really a fan of NASCAR around here, and that is MathCar 1877. Go check out his channel. He does recaps for all of the Cup races, and they're all very good. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Who's going to have it? Dansby ends up grabbing it. Almost a collision between Dansby and Acuna, but they avoided each other last second. All right, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom 7, no score. And so who is batting? And it is, in fact, a pinch hitter. Myers steps in. So that's the end of the night for Cal Quantrill. No, check that. Quantrill checked out a couple innings ago. My bad. But regardless, we're going to have a new San Diego pitcher. And the pitch to Myers is swung and a missed. 1 and 2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swung and a missed. Strike 3. That is the end of the 7th inning. Soroka is cruising on this Sunday afternoon. We have no score from San Diego. We'll be right back for the top of the 8th inning. The Braves coming up to bat. Career high 9 strikeouts for Soroka. And so we got a new Padres pitcher, Trey Wegenter. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Trey Wingenter. Not familiar, but he's on. And there's strike one to Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 today. He's kind of hit the skids a little bit. Batting average down in the 250s. He's exactly 255, 16 home runs, 42 ribbies. Let's see if he can break the scoring ice. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung and a miss. 0-2 on Riley. Leading off the top of the 8th. It's Riley. It's the pitcher spot. And we understand there will be a pinch hitter coming up for Soroka, so his night's over. And what a brilliant one it was. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Riley. High. 1-2. This is one weird-looking dude on the mound for San Diego, this pitcher. They said he's from somewhere in Alabama. That explains it just a little bit. He's kind of rocking the Alabama-style mullet. But he just struck out Austin Riley. And here comes Matt Joyce, pinch hitting for Soroka. Career high 9 strikeouts for Soroka. So Joyce batting now. Acuna due up next. And if he reaches, Dansby. So here's the pitch to Matt Joyce. He gets a hold of one. Is this going to fall in? It does. He's got a single. Pinch hitter extraordinaire continues his role in that spot. He's been a good pinch hitter this year. So Matt Joyce on first with 1 out. For Acuna. 1 for 3 today. Single. Stole a base. Here's the pitch to Acuna. It's in there for a strike. Phillies beat the Nationals today and avoided the 3-game sweep. And there's a base hit from Acuna into right field. A check swing. Runners are going to be on the corners. Braves in business. 1 out, first and third. An excuse me swing from Acuna. It ends up as a base hit into right field. Stover effect. Welcome in. Here we go. The Roach knows what time it is. So that's going to send Dansby to the plate. Infield is playing in. A double play would end the inning. But if the Braves can get a fly ball deep enough, or a wild pitch, or any number of things, we can take a 1-0 lead here. And the pitch to Dansby is right through there for a strike. Matt Joyce on third base. Led off with a pinch hit single. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Dansby fouls it away. It's 0-2. If the Braves score here, Soroka would be in line for the win. If they can't score this inning, then it's going to be a no decision. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Dansby. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Let's do this. Acuna was running, by the way, on that pitch. And returns after the foul ball. Stover, I hear you, brother. Yeah, there's nothing like an extra innings game, you know, if you don't have anything else to do. I hear you on that. Personally, though, I hope we can wrap it up before that time. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball. But a lot of times, if my team, the Braves, if the Braves have already won, and then I have some other game on, some other game that I just have on in the background, yeah, I mean, I want that game to go 18 innings, just so I can have something to watch. Absolutely. I guess kind of like that Wimbledon final today, if you were following that. The 0-2 pitch to Dansby is a little bit outside. It's 1-2. It was a 5-hour tennis match. And Djokovic ended up winning the Wimbledon tournament. I only know this because I was driving home from Charlotte earlier, and whatever sports show I was listening to, they kept talking about it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Did he go? He did. Dansby strikes out. Damn. All right, then. So runners on the corners, 2 outs. And Freddie Freeman is overdue. So Freddie Freeman, no hits at all in this entire series. The average is at 300. It's down to 300. Good choice there, subscribing to MathCard. Good choice. Yeah, you'll love his NASCAR recaps. And here's the pitch to Freddie. He gets a hold of one. You can put it on the board. Yes, it's out of here. 3-run blast. Freddie Freeman. Hell to the yes. Soroka in line for the win. The slump is over. 24th home run for Freddie Freeman. Yes. Boom goes the dynamite. What a clutch performer. Freddie Freeman puts the Braves up 3-0 in the top of the 8th. First runs of the game. Hell yes. He knew it, man. What a bat flip. And the dugout goes bananas. That's what's up. You saw it right here on Coast to Coast. And the Alabama man comes in and gives up a 3-run blast. 394 feet on the distance. 2 outs. That was clutch. The 1-0 pitch to Donaldson is swung on a missed. Talk about 2-out lightning. It has struck in San Diego where you rarely have a thunderstorm. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Donaldson. Swings and misses. It's 1-2. Hope everybody on Twitch, all 7 of you, enjoyed that home run call. And all of this play-by-play brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. The pitch to Donaldson fouled away. It's still 2-2. Yes, what a tribute to the deceased player from the Angels, Skaggs. Huge story around MLB this week. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Donaldson. Outside. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Donaldson. Fouled away. So Soroka should get this win if the Braves can hold them right here. And a 3-2 pitch to Donaldson. There's ball 4. He walks. 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. And here comes Markakis. Markakis 0 for 3. And the Braves just keep getting it done in the late innings. Runner going. Donaldson steals second. How about that? Trying to get some insurance. 3rd stolen base of the year for Josh Donaldson. Welcome in, Stank. We definitely welcome in Padres fans over here on this board. Thanks for checking us out. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Markakis. Swings and misses, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Markakis. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 to Markakis. Fouled away. And the 0-2 again to Markakis. This one's going to drop in for a base hit. Donaldson coming around to score. And he's in there. Catcher could not hang onto the baseball. It's 4-0 Braves. RBI for Markakis. The handsome terrorist does it again. It is 4-0 Braves. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. And this team just loves to score those runs after the 7th. And San Diego is going to make a pitching change. We'll be back. Gonna give my voice a quick rest. We'll let you know who the new Padres pitcher is coming up on Coast to Coast. bottom of the 8th in San Diego. Touki Toussaint is in the game. Braves have a 4-0 lead. Big explosion. 4 in the top of the 8th. And Toussaint deals. There's the 1-0 pitch. It is in there. 1-1 now. Thumbs up the live. And there's strike 2. It's 1-2 on Tatis. He's 2 for 3 on the day. He's leading off the bottom of the 8th inning for the Padres. And the 1-2. This one's a base hit. So that's how the Padres lead off the 8th inning, with a base hit. And Tatis is at first. Good call, Roach. Let's turn 2, if possible. Here's the pitch. And that's outside to Hosmer. He's 1 for 3 today. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Hosmer. It's way outside. Toussaint has been inconsistent at best this year. He's been up and down between Gwinnett and Atlanta a couple of times already. He's had some brilliant performances, and he's had some bad performances. And a little duck snort, broken bat job is going to fall in. Runners are going to be on first and third with nobody out. Tatis all the way around to third. And Manny Machado, the $300 million man, is about to step into the batter's box. Machado 0 for 3 today. Nobody out. And here's the pitch. Inside. Sean Newcomb is warming up in the Braves bullpen. Touki throws ball 2. And it's time to hit the panic button. Touki, you know, I don't think he's ready for prime time yet. Sergeant Gibby checks in late. Here is the 2-0 pitch, way inside. Three-0 pitch, and he pops it up. We'll take that. Markakis has it. It's going to be Whoa, the runner at third. I was going to say it was going to be a sacrifice fly, but it's not even that. Runner at third held up. Big throw in by Markakis. And that's a huge out. It was 3-0, and Manny Machado swung at ball 4. And he popped it up and was not able to get the man from third home. So, yes. Gibby, I disagree. They needed it. They took him out. I can't remember exactly. It was his turn to bat or something. Yeah, the Braves were. It was scoreless. We had to get some runs on the board. I mean, in retrospect, Gibby, I agree. Now it would have been nice if he could have stayed in for another inning. And so now we've got runners on the corners with 1 out, where a double play could end the inning. And Reyes steps in. And it's an 0-1 count on him. Toussaint deals. Here it is. It's low. It's 1-1 to Reyes. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Reyes. Bounces up there. It is 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swings and misses. 2-2 to Reyes. Toussaint deals. Oh, great stop. McCann did all he could to keep that one from going to the backstop, and it's 3-2. He's got to get this guy, or he's out of the game. So the 3-2 pitch. It's low, ball 4, bases loaded, 1 out. And here comes the human peanut, and he's going to make the Verizon Wireless call to the bullpen. So we're going to step aside for just a quick moment. Let's get you into a timeout. We'll come back. The bases will be loaded for San Diego with 1 out. Braves up by 4. All right, Newcomb inherits a bases loaded situation. There's one out. Braves are up by 4. And Mejia is 0 for 3. The pitch to him. Hits the first one and pops it up. Donaldson has it. Out number 2. All right, then. That helps. Let's get that subscriber count up. If it's your first time in, go ahead and smash it. You get Braves, you get Falcons, you get more. It's the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. 2 outs and bases loaded, and Naylor takes a ball. And we do owe you a scoreboard update here shortly. We'll get that to you. Bases loaded, 1-0. Pitch, 2 outs, and it swung on a missed. Naylor is ready for the 1-1. Newcomb kicks and fires. Fouled away. It's 1-2. Oh, yeah. Ethan, yeah, we covered that already, I thought. But yes, if you make it to the Little League World Series, we will definitely, one of us will cover that live stream. Absolutely. Right, you cannot be one of those little leaguers, you know, faking your date of birth. And you're really like, you know, you're really 18 right now. Okay, so 2-2 count. Bases loaded. Naylor, 2 for 3 on the day. Newcomb kicks and fires. And that one gets into center field. Base hit. How many are going to score here? Is it just one? All right, so that's what happened. 1 run scores. Okay, not the end of the world. All right, so bases are still loaded with 2 outs, 1 run in. That one charged to Tukey Toussaint. Cockroach Deloach. Yeah, man, I'm pushing 50. I'm coming up on it. And here's another pitching change. And the Human Peanut says, that's it for you, Newcomb. Sabatka, who has been up and down between Gwinnett and Atlanta a couple of times this year already. He's the one coming in next. Let's see if he can put out the fire. Braves still looking for the sweep. Let's hope they do that. A-Bomb is my name, and Coast to Coast will return. not as pale as Bone Crusher was the other night on that Google Hangout stream we were doing. I don't, there's some kind of white balancing issue, and he looked like Mr. Pale, as white as the driven snow. But that said, I am a pale mother. I am a pale son of a gun. I do not sunbathe at this age on recommendation of my dermatologist. And Renfroe is the batter. Bases jammed. And a discussion about skin is broken out in the middle of this baseball game. Here's the pitch. In this very high leverage situation, bases jammed. Braves up 4-1. Renfroe in the box, that is, and Sabaka pitching, and he's quickly got an 0-2 count. As pure and pale as the driven snow. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. It gets away all the way to backstop, but it bounces back so quickly, nobody could advance. Break for the Braves. Wow. Sabaka got that one up there fast, and luckily it hit off the backstop in just the right place, and it bounced all the way back. And Crusher, we trust the AV has all been good today, the audio video. It is 4-1. Braves up. Bottom of the 8th. Bases jammed with Padres. Here we go. And I'm laughing at whoever Sinise Trash is. Bases jammed. The 2-2 pitch is outside. It's going to be 3-2. That means it's the old merry-go-round pitch. 3-2 with the bases loaded and 2 out. Everybody gets a head start. So here we go. Yeah, Ethan, you can do that. You're a mod now. Here's the 3-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Sabaka comes in and gets it done. The fire has been put out. Temporarily, at least. Wow. Nothing is easy with this team. But what in life worthwhile is easy. So with that in mind, we're going to step aside and be right back. More Braves coming up. can grounds out to shortstop, and there's out number 1. All right. This game is being brought to you by, you know it by now, treasurehunt.ga. Culberson getting set to bat in the on-deck circle. Here's Riley. And Munoz, the new pitcher, excuse me, he brings it up at 99. Here's the 0-1 to Riley. Swung on a missed. 100. Yes. Gibby, this one is bringing it. Munoz definitely brought some cheese to the ballpark. And we're not talking about Kraft singles. And wow, Riley swings at one about 5 feet over his head. And that's a strikeout. Riley having a tough time of it right now, but we all knew this would happen, right? I mean, everybody saw this coming. We knew it would happen. Now it's a matter of adjustments and readjustments. And so here's Charlie Clutch. Culberson pinch hitting in the top of the 9th with 2 out, nobody on. And there's a ball. Going for the sweep. We've seen the broom up in the top left all day long. One and two now on Culberson. Last pitch 101. That's not the pitch count, that's miles per hour. Yeah, it's definitely me. There's some kind of buffering going on right here. That's why I asked. That's why I threw out the question. And it looks like the throw hit Charlie Culberson on the way to first. Dr. Popo. Yeah, we're not into bones over here except for the bone crusher. That's the only bone that matters on this channel. And damn, what's going on with this buffering? Well, again, big apologies for some buffering that's occurred late in this game.